Ǹjẹ́ o mọ̀ pé fífọwọ́ rẹ lóòrèkóòrè jẹ́ ìkan lára gbòógì ọ̀nà láti dẹ́kun ìtànkálẹ̀ àrùn? Kó o tó jẹun, rí dájú pé o fọwọ́. Tí o bá jẹun tán, fọwọ́ rẹ. Bí o bá gbé ẹrù, rí dájú pé o fọwọ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ sì tún ni tí o bá kúrò nílé ìgbọ̀nsẹ̀, fọwọ́ rẹ pẹ̀lú ọṣẹ. Ara ọ̀nà tí a lè fi lé àrùn láyìíká wa ni ṣíṣe ìmọ́tótó.
Ìkéde yìí wá láti ìkànnì Solutions 93.9 FM.
Now listen, as a player, you owe yourself, your team, your coach, and your fans good health. Don't joke with your health. Your superpower is your good health.
Yes, sir! Yes, coach! Let's go!
This message is powered by Solutions 93.9 FM.
News, sports, entertainment. Top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
The men have been separated from the boys in tennis. They're talking US Open. We also have games going down today on the continent for the 2025 AFCON qualifiers going down across Africa. Well, we'll also be looking at what is also happening in other countries. My name is OLADAPO, OKUNUBI, aka Young Striker 9. You're welcome to Kickoff Sports Show. We're live on Facebook, live on YouTube. You can also send your wishes to the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Well, Finidi Silichiku is already in Uyo with the Ramen Stars manager, Ijabol, Daniel Ogumodede, helping Austin Iguaivon in putting the boys in shape ahead of the game against Benin Republic. And by the way, the AFCON 2025 qualifier starts today by 4 o'clock, where Comoros will take on Gambia in the Group A. We've got more to talk about on the show this morning. Let's drive down straight and talk tennis.
News, sports, entertainment. Top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
Now let's start with the WTA category of the US Open, where Arina Sabalenka is through to the next round of the US Open, beating Quang Zheng 6-2 in a two straight set encounter in the wee hours of today. Well, for Sabalenka, she surrendered just 3 games to Quang Zheng. The quarterfinals featuring Sabalenka and number 7 Zheng, a rematch of the Australian Open final in January, won by Sabalenka, was the first matchup between players ranked in the top 10 on the women's side at this year's US Open. Now, with Roger Federer stands attending to the US Open for the first time since his retirement, Sabalenka displayed a typically powerful performance in that victory to set up a semi-final clash with Emma Navarro tomorrow.
Yeah, very important win. It wasn't that easy as the score looks, and she's a great player, and I'm really happy to win this match in 2 sets, and I'm really happy with the level I played today. So it was a great performance. I mean, if you get to the top 5 level, you know, like anyway, everyone will take you as a favorite. But as I always say, it's not about being favorite. It's about how hard are you ready to fight for it, you know? And it's going to be tough moments in the matches when you don't feel your best and you have to go through it. It's all about that. But I'm really glad they take me as a favorite, and I'll do my very best to hold this beautiful trophy.
Well, Sabalenka, who has already been tipped as a favorite to lift the US Open WTA trophy. But let's wait and see. Remember, a game is going down also today by 5 p.m. where bitches had admire will take on Carolina Munkova. Now, talking about the ATP, it was a tough one in the game decided this morning where Francis Tiafoe defeated Giga Dimitrov And for Dimitrov, I mean, for him, at the moment, he could not fathom what happened to him because he had to retire in that game. Losing 3-6, 7-6, 3-6, 1-4. Here's the reaction coming from Dimitrov.
Not that much to say right now. I mean, first of all, congrats to Francis. Fought very hard, played a good tennis, really good tennis actually. Yeah, it's just a disappointing moment for me, and I need to reassess a couple of things. But considering how I've played throughout the whole weeks here, I'll take that quarterfinal anytime.
A lot of people had tipped Dimitrov to go all the way against Francis Tifo. But now the question is, what is really pushing Tifo? Looking at how he went to this stage, getting to the next round.
I mean, definitely an abrupt ending, but I thought the level was really high there for 2.5 sets, 3 sets, whatever the case may be. Really, really high. I thought my game plan was perfect. Let him in there in the second a little bit, but I thought I just kept going. I thought I applied pressure really well. I thought I played well. The only thing, again, just wasn't where I wanted to be. Really packed. You gave him a lot of second serve looks, but we just got to do better on that front. But everything else, I returned great and moved really well tonight, and I made him earn a lot of points, which is great. So ultimately, man, can't be too. I mean, I don't really have that much to say. So very happy to be in another semi. I mean, since I landed in New York, I mean, I just came from final Cincinnati, so I'm coming here feeling pretty good. It always helps going to a place where you've had some great success. But I mean, to be honest with you, I wasn't really thinking, make a semi, win the event. I saw the draw, and I was just like, man, I gotta put Ben. I'm not that high seed like I was before, so I don't know where I'm gonna sit at. And I'm like, playing Ben isn't something you're gonna look past, are you? And then once I kind of got through that, the jaw shakes up, and then you're kind of like, well, why not? But I just been super day by day, and now, my feet are in the semi, so it is what it is.
Well, it's good to get to the semis, and you're just being positive going to the next round. I mean, the top guys already out. Let's keep our fingers crossed to see what happens. Well, for Francis Tifo, it looks like a man set to make a record. And remember, 6:30 this evening, Jack Draper will take on Alex de Minaur. More games are going down tomorrow. Jannik Sinner will take on Dani Medvedev by 1:30. As Iga Swiatek will be up against Jessica Pegula by 12 a.m. in the WTA. Now, moving away from that, let's talk a little bit of Formula One this morning.
And the Italian Grand Prix is underway. Lando Norris is looking at his teammate, and he's got the launch that he needs. But George Russell is still a contender. Second and third are battling. Piastri blocks out Russell. Lando Norris has got to the front. Russell goes onto the grass and over the road. He momentarily takes the lead, but he'll have to feather it back. McLaren finally get the start they needed from Lando Norris. It's Lando Norris, Oscar Piastri. Russell loses out as a result of going over the road at turn number 1. It's Charles Leclerc, then Carlos Sainz, as the McLarens are side by side, and Oscar Piastri's going all the way around the outside to take the lead with a bold and brilliant move. Lando still can't keep the lead on lap number 1, and he's lost second place to Charles Leclerc. These are magical moments at Monza. This did not seem possible when Charles Leclerc started 4th on the grid, but it will be a season of home victories for Charles Leclerc. The man from Monaco is the man for Monza. The Tifosi are roaring him home, and for the second time in his career, Charles Leclerc is the winner of the Italian Grand Prix for Ferrari.
Well, that's what happened at the Italian Grand Prix of 1st of September, where Charles Leclerc was able to claim that for Ferrari. Oscar Piastri finishing second, and Lando Norris of McLaren finishing third. Remember, the next race is the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, going down on 13th to 15th of September. Now, let's look at our updates here. The FIA says every Formula One team's front wings comply with the 2024 regulations after questions were raised about the legality of McLaren and Mercedes designs. Red Bull and Ferrari claimed the front wings on McLaren and Mercedes were not compliant with the rules due to their flexibility, with team principal Christian Horner previously stating they looked very, very different to the rest of the grid. However, in a statement on Tuesday, the FIA said it carried out front wing checks at every race and concluded all front wings are currently compliant with the 2024 regulations. Now, let us also look at how these teams stand, same as the drivers. For the drivers' standings, Max Verstappen of Red Bull with 303 points, Lando Norris of McLaren with 241 points, Charles Leclerc third with 217 points with Ferrari, and Oscar Piastri of McLaren is fourth. Carlos Sainz of Ferrari. Carlos Sainz of Ferrari is fifth. Lewis Hamilton of Mercedes is sixth with 164 points. So, but looking at the top three, it shows that every team, the top three teams, there's no 1 and 2, and there's no back-to-back. It's been shared between Red Bull, McLaren, and Ferrari. I love this. I love this drama. Now, moving on this morning, away from Formula One, we go talk football. Shout out to Sharif Agubiade, Adeboja Yusuf, Olasinde Habib. Good morning to you guys. All right, if you're ready for the Super Eagles to come with big performance, who is the star you're expecting to show like a million star for Super Eagles of Nigeria? Well, we are also seeing a lot of handwritings on the wall. Maybe the Nigeria Football Federation has now decided to say, okay, as a coach, if you win the title or you finish second or you're taking the team to the continent, then you are good enough to be in the technical department of the Nigeria Super Eagles or the under 20 or to manage the national team. Maybe a good decision or not. We'll talk about that in the second half of the show where we talk football. Still, Kickoff Sports Show live on Solutions 93.9 FM.
Do you know hand washing is one of the best ways to stop infections from spreading? There are germs everywhere. Wash your hands thoroughly and consistently to help keep you and your family healthy. If you do get sick, good hand washing can help keep germs from spreading to others. Wash your hands.
This message is from Solutions 93.9 FM.
News, sports, entertainment, top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
Okay, you're welcome back. Take a time right now. It is 9:13 from Solutions 93.9 FM in the city of Ibadan. My name is OLADAPO, OKUNUBI, and it's still Kickoff Sports Show. Now, let us talk football from the local scene because yesterday I kept asking myself a lot of questions. If you know you have a team in the NNL, you have one in the NPFL, then why fighting for the title if you know you don't want to get promoted to the NPFL? And maybe we also say that maybe you change your management when your team gets promoted. All right, now, so we have a team in the Nigeria Professional Football League, and that is Heartland FC of Owerri. The Nigeria Premier Football League, NPFL, on Tuesday announced that Heartland have been readmitted back to the top flight. The NPFL determined that Beyond Limits Football Academy will not participate in the 2024-2025 season due to concerns regarding dual interest. And according to the NPFL, they also need to clarify that there was no slot buying transaction, as such practices are explicitly prohibited under NPFL rules. The NPFL remains committed to upholding a fair and competitive league. But a lot of people kept saying, when the season was about starting or when the season ended, okay, Sporting Lagos Heartland showing interest in Beyond Limits slot because, okay, Remo Stars still owns Beyond Limits. So now Beyond Limits is going back to the NNL, which they won last season. I still can't wrap my head around that. That means for the next few years, if you still have Beyond Limits still under Remo Stars, that means even if they win the title next season, they'll still be in the NNL. Now, there is a statement coming from, there was a statement from Beyond Limits yesterday. Academic statement, #no limit. Beyond Limits, a football academy regrets to announce that we will not be participating in the 2024-2025 NPFL season. This decision comes after careful consideration of the recent statements from the league body regarding sporting merit and participation. Although we are disappointed to miss out on the opportunity to compete at the highest level, we respect the decision and are committed to continuing our development and growth as a team. As a result, we are pleased to confirm that Beyond Limits Football Academy will participate in the Nigerian National League for the 2024-2025 season. We look forward to this new challenge and the opportunity to compete against strong teams in the division. We would like to thank our fans, supporters, and stakeholders for their understanding and continued support during the time. We're excited for the future and committed to working tirelessly to achieve our goals. Well, that's the statement from Beyond Limits for FA. We're going to break. We'll be right back to talk more football stories live on Solutions 93.9 FM.
I hope say I no dey forget anything o, because this market where I come so, I suppose buy everything where I need. Bread. No, I go buy that one near house.
Yay! Yale bread has scored!
Yale bread, give me 5.
Give me 5. Wetin be this? Yale bread. Hey, dem package am well o. I wonder how we go dey taste sha.
My sister, this bread na gbangba taste get o. I dey always buy Yale bread, especially Yale family bread. That one e perfect for my family and e no cost at all.
In fact, na wonderment I dey.
Yale bread na the bread wey hands no dey touch till e reach your table. Assurance dey say na correct bread wey you dey shop. You fit find am anywhere.
And me, I like say the size of the Yale family bread they always belle for me.
Yale family bread is sweet. Chicken money bread wey hand no dey touch. The bread for your family. Yale bread.
I can't seem to find the right event center for this party.
What's the problem? You sound so worried.
I've been searching for a venue that can handle both the formal ceremony and the casual after party. Nothing seems to fit both moods.
Have you heard of Aweni Arena Event Center?
Aweni Arena? What makes them so special?
They are the perfect blend of elegance and comfort. Their venue is versatile, has the perfect space, event managers, and security for every occasion. And they'll work with you to create the perfect setting for every part of your event.
Wow, this is perfect. Awene Arena really nailed it.
Yes, they did. Visit us at 116 Obafemi Awolowo Way, Iyano Libati, Okado Ibadan, or call 0809-360-7888 or 0706-899-4970 to book your event today. Awene Arena Event Center is where your event finds its perfect fit.
News, sports, entertainment. Top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
Welcome back. 9:19 is the time from Solutions 93.9 FM. A lot of reactions have been coming after Beyond Limit, dropped that statement yesterday. And Oracle Oshare at Egwenekwe is saying the signs were there. We knew. And from Adex is saying, what if the team qualify for MPFL again next season? What happens then? Okay. At Ashako is saying, Beyond Limit, okay. Beyond Limits FA, make una no stress. We will sabi football already know from day one. Say there is no way una go feature for MPFL when una first team done day already day MPFL. MPFL took the right decision. It's the right way to go. All right, this is Nigeria. Oluwasegun Adeleke is sending a message live on Facebook this morning. The MPFL statement is a total joke. A team with a business-oriented owner like Beyond Limits will never waste resources, and all to promote to a league then won't be eligible to compete in without getting monetary value from somewhere. They said no transaction happened. We will pretend and play along as if we don't understand the politics. Well, and the Nigerian League organizer said there was no transaction. All right. And let me read that statement again. We also need to clarify that there was no slots buying transaction, as such practices are explicitly prohibited under MPFL rules. The MPFL remains committed to upholding a fair and competitive league. All right, now let's move on, right? We keep waiting. Remember, the league started over the weekend with Enugu Rangers, OKUNUBI Warriors playing goalless. Now, let's talk about the Executive Committee of Nigeria Football Federation, NFF, approving the recommendation of its Technical and Development Subcommittee for the appointment of Aliyu Zubairu as head coach of country's under-20 side Flying Eagles. The appointment of Zubairu, who led OKUNUBI Warriors of Maiduguri to win the President's Federation Cup at the expense of Abia Warriors FC in Lagos in June, takes immediate effect. The question is, where is or what did OKUNUBI Warriors do on the continent for the qualifiers? How far did they go on the continent? OKUNUBI Warriors coach Zubairu, wish you all the best. But now moving on, this morning, let's go straight to the Super Eagles camp and look at what is happening from that end. Well, Austin Eguavoen has been talking, no tension, has got a team that can get the job done very early. Saying that they already got to the final stage of last Africa Cup of Nations. They were almost declared champions, but things have happened. But let's listen to Austin Eguavoen after this time out.
Indestructible, Super Eagles, your victory, Papa God. I say, don't sign them, don't stamp them, just go out there, grab them. Oh yeah, I'll be one of them, Godfather. Super Eagles, oh yo yo, handle it, handle it, handle it, handle it, go, go. Such a good feeling when the news of unity fills the air while the wind blows. Super Eagles, no tension.
Nigeria is a nation in terms of football that a lot of countries respect. And there's no difference in this one. I'm very, very confident that we will scale through these two games and beyond. We have the materials, we have the players, we have the personnel, we have the support, we have everything, you know. And the only thing we have to remind these players about is they were almost African champions months ago. It's not even a year yet. So what went wrong? So it's still them. We will do everything that we have to do as technical crew, and of course the federation and Nigerians who rally around them. They are the ones who turn the table around. It's not bad. I've spoken to them. We're still going to have a series of meetings or few meetings before the game proper. I'm very, very confident they will come out there and do the nation proud. But we will treat Benin with utmost respect, and no doubt about that, because football is, if you disrespect people, you have a problem. We'll play them with big respect, but hey, this is our home.
I know a place.
Well, Austin Eguifon speaking there. Well, we are respecting Benin Republic. We are respecting our opponent going into the 2025 AFCON qualifiers. All we need to do is to focus and get the job done. We've got the players. And according to reports we also got yesterday was that Benjamin Tanimu has been handed a late invitation for the Super Eagles AFCON 2025 qualifiers against Benin Republic and Rwanda. Tanimu will take the place of injured Fenerbahce defender Bright Osai Samuel in the squad. Well, remember, he also got to the team's camp on Tuesday with AC Milan winger Samuel Chukwueze. All right, now moving on the show this morning, let us look at how games will be going down in Africa. Okay, well, Yemi Alade, Angelique Kidjo, African woman. By the way, yeah, that's also got to my ears. Well, remember, not even got to my ears, yes. Nigeria's under-20 female national team, will be, the Falconet will be in action today against Germany in the Group D of the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup. So we'll Thompson up and giving the girls all the backings. So now let's talk about what is going down in Africa. Talking about the Africa under the 2025 AFCON qualifiers. Sudan will take on Niger today by 2 p.m. Gambia against Comoros by 4 p.m. Libya will take on Rwanda, and Tanzania will take on Ethiopia. Wishing all the teams all the best. Not really good news that we're getting from England. The Three Lions camp. Well, Phil Foden, Cole Palmer, and Oli Watkins have withdrawn from the England squad for their upcoming Nations League fixtures. Manchester City forward Foden, who was recently named the PFA Player of the Year, was called up by interim England boss Lee Castley, but did not join up with the squad because of illness. Now, some managers are not happy that some players are moving to Saudi Pro League. Netherlands manager Ronald Koeman has said Steve Bergwijn prioritized financial ambition over his own sporting aspiration after completing 25 million euros move to Saudi Pro League side Al Ittihad, adding he will not consider the forward for international duty for the foreseeable future. What's the problem of managers? These players are looking for playing time. Is it every movement to Saudi Arabia about money? Well, time is money. Check our time right now. This is 9:28. Well, Leicester have won their appeal over an alleged breach of profitability and sustainability rules, PSR. The decision by the appeal board all but ended this prospect of Leicester being given a point deduction this season. Well, moving to the other side of the show this morning, we look at headlines on the pages of Nigerian newspapers. Victory Onyedikachi and the comrade Jajakwa will be joining, coming in this morning to look at the headlines this morning. Hey, remember, whatever you do, just have joy in your heart. My name is OLADAPO OKUNUBI. Like we always say, keep doing sports and stay safe.